And we're live. Hello, everybody.
Wonderful. Hey, Rose. Hi, William.
Hi.
Hey, Jim. Hey, Rose.
All right, everyone is in for a real treat because we've come up with this cockamamie idea that people could appreciate real talk in the world. And I get the real opportunity and lucky me to interview Jim and William. And we're going to talk about a whole bunch of things, all of which fall under the category of real talk. Yeah? Anything
Yeah.
else to say about that, about what we're going to talk about?
Well, there's enough phony talk going around in the world. So I think real talk is pretty good, Rose. What do you think, William?
I think it's pretty good. I think it's actually pretty rare,
Yeah.
especially when you just said there's enough phony talk.
Yes.
Pretty much like, God, I want to say the majority.
Mostly phony talk. Yes.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about politics, but look at politics.
We might talk about politics.
They say it's like the mouth is moving, blah, 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 blah. The words are and you go, that person didn't say anything, though.
Nothing.
Yeah.
That's a serious skill. Because I actually try to do the reverse. Okay, how can I say what I want to say in the least amount of words?
And have it be truthful.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
And
when-
also, it's like there's something I'm trying to convey. Did that get conveyed?
Yes.
One of the things that I'm really excited about in having this conversation is the different perspectives that you both come from. And I definitely come from the female perspective and have my own reactions and points of view. But I can see, we've got Jim, you're in Southern California, you've got everything about your background, and William, Northern California, and everything about your background. So I thought for the first video that we're going to do, this first series, would you guys both be willing to say a little bit about you, just a bit, so people know?
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Jim.
Since I opened my mouth first. Okay.
Yes.
Well, in terms of what I do right now, media pundits call me your law of attraction business coach. Okay, so I like that tag because it combines what I do. So I've got thousands of hours of business coaching under my belt, as well as expertise in law of attraction that I cluster under something I call the energetic components of success. So that's my business. That's my business model. I'm going to be real succinct on this call, Rose. I know that as we delve deeper into these calls, we can go more into our background, but that's what I do.
Brilliant, Jim. Thanks. William?
Let's see. I don't have such a refined pitch as you, Jim, and maybe I should someday. In the business world, so I started working in my parents' restaurant at the age of 8. And I've always been, obviously, working in some form of business, but started my first business in 1986. And I've pretty much been self-employed since then. And all different aspects, too. Real estate, restaurants, which I would never really do again because it requires a lot of work. And today, I've got a credit card processing business, which allows me residual income, true residual income, where I don't have to work, and it does come in. And I like working with small, independent businesses because that's what my parents were. They were a small, independent business that, in the restaurant world, you could say, hey, my food's good, people should come. And that's not enough. I've seen too many small businesses pursue their dream and then fail and lose their life savings. And it's interesting. That's why that's the thing I love about consulting, is I can actually help a business. And from a different perspective, more from, look, I'm going to tell you the real deal, and you're not going to like it.
I think that truthfulness speaks to who you are, William, and what we're doing on these calls. But we've got to be truthful, and we have to be frank with people.
Yeah.
And I think as consultants, not sugarcoat what the situation is. Just tell them what it is, and being truthful like that is ethical, and it's probably the most help we can give them in either pointing them in a direction or turning them into toward another direction if what you know they're doing is really going to end up in disaster or failure. And you've got enough experience, and I have enough experience to say, hey, this isn't going to work. Or this may work, but look at it this way. I think this would work better.
Yeah, or you're just not planning. The simple thing is people don't plan.
Exactly. Exactly.
And people don't have an exit strategy. When are you going to get out?
Yeah. Yes, the two most fundamental things. The two most fundamental things in business. You starting with the exit strategy.
Yeah. And this is like, my first business, I think I planned to sell it in 15 years. I ended up selling it after 6 years.
Yes.
It was not my plan, but overall, what I was doing was building something.
That's right.
Something to be sold for more than what I paid for it, which I paid nothing since I built it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
That's perfect, you guys. This is a perfect example of why we're doing these conversations, because I asked you to introduce yourselves, and you've laid out the fundamentals and the basics of business. So,
we just started talking, Rose.
I know, it's perfect.
Okay, we're good.
And I guess we're still live, but do you like the way we can just play off what each other is saying, interject? Yeah.
I should let you guys know my diabolical plan and introduce myself too, since will be there. So I own a consulting firm. I'm an international business consultant, and I have this vision that people from different backgrounds and different beliefs could actually come together to create some holistic, symbiotic service or resource, and this is an aspect of that resource. I've been a business consultant in what is primarily very male-dominated industry, and I thought, rather than what I've always done historically, or what most women business consultants do, is try and compete, I thought that instead of that, what I would do is actually honor and empower two brilliant men and be able to harness all of the information and resource that the two of you guys have and be able to combine it into one thing that makes a difference for people. So that, for me, is what's exciting about this particular series we're going to do and create.
How cool is that, William? You and I were just called brilliant. When was the last time that happened?
Hey, definitely not to ourselves, right, Jim?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see, we call this real talk. Maybe we call that little talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. Little talk. It's a talk to yourself.
Yeah.
And it's bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
All right, well, we will be hosting more of these events, and we'll be scheduling the events on Google Plus and sharing them on Facebook. If you want to be included in any of these talks and you'd want a direct invitation, please let us know. We'll add you to our list of someone to be invited, and find us on live Google Hangouts.
And Rose, let me add one thing, if it's okay with you. May they suggest real talk topics?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Brilliant.
That'd be awesome.
Great.